Hey guys, Viking 82 here, back with a new Viking Orations. Got another review for you today, and this time around I'm going to be talking to you about the debut EP from the band Texas Murder Crew, entitled Everyone's Last Breath, put out just this year through Comatose Music. And if you are not familiar with this band, they are a six-piece brutal death metal band from Dallas, Texas that formed back in 2018. Prior to that, they were known as Everyone's Last Breath from 2017 all the way through 2018. They did release a demo in 2018 simply titled Demo 2018. But this is their debut EP. It is 6 tracks, clocks in right at 18 minutes in length. And the 6 members of this band are Benji Quezada on drums, Kevin Clark handling the guitars. He is formerly of Devourment. You have Brent Wells on vocals, Terry Burleson handling the sampling, media, and backing vocals, Logan Ross on vocals, and finally Cameron Wiltfong handling the bass. So yeah, I gotta say I loved listening to this EP. It starts with this really cool intro with the sounds of rain and this real creepy piano playing in the background, all while you're listening to what sounds like a serial killer giving his manifesto. It sounds like, one of those old school documentaries where the killer is, talking about why he did what he did, or, whatever. But soon all that turns into the, blast beats and chugging guitars and just real chaos, all the while listening to the killer's audio still going on in the background. And, finally, it just stops, goes right back to the piano and the killer, and then that's how the intro ends, and then you get into the actual EP itself. And the piano does rear its head again in track 3, Destroy the Witness, towards the end of that song, as well as the opening to track 6, Stronghold. Hopefully the other one I said track 3, so getting myself a little confused trying to read my notes, sorry. But anyway, as for the guitars on this EP, they have that nice, heavy, chugging tone. There's some faster paced riffs on here, but they tend to go for the more chugging riffs with, dun 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 style, that kind of heaviness. And during those slower chugging parts, they really give off a bit of a Mortician vibe to their riffing, which I really liked. The opening riff to track 4, Beneath My Feet, also has a bit of a Cannibal Corpse vibe, which is never a bad thing because, I absolutely love Cannibal Corpse. The bass has a real good tone to it, though it doesn't really stand out much with the guitars. In fact, it more works together with the guitars, works in tandem with it to deliver this nice brass knuckle punch to your gut. It does have a couple brief moments to shine and be heard on its own, namely track 4, Beneath My Feet, and also track 5, Everyone's Last Breath. There's just a brief moment where it's just nothing but the bass is doing its thing, so you kind of get a real good sense of how it sounds. Overall, there's a really killer drum sound and production on here. There's a lot of good blast beats and really fast double bass work. And overall, it packs a real nice punch to it. I would love to listen to this on a nice audio system in a truck, just to, feel the bass when he's doing those fast double bass kicks. On here, they kind of went with the carcass method of doing vocals. You have a 3-style attack here. You have your standard ultra brutal death metal style akin to bands like Devourment or Cranium or bands of that ilk. You have a low end growl, kind of think Dallas Toller Wade, the vocals that he did for Nile and even in Narcotic Wasteland. And then what I can only describe as like a mid-range bark. Think Vince Matthews, formerly of Dying Fetus. To get a good example of what I'm talking about, listen to his performance on the song One Shot, One Kill. That's what I'm talking about. You also have some screams thrown here and there, just some really crazy sounding ones. But overall, that's the 3 vocal styles you'll get when you're listening to this EP. Overall, this is just a brutal slab of Texas death metal. I mean, these, the guys in Texas, they just know how to produce death metal. That's all there is to it. It's very enjoyable to listen to. Some might think it gets a little samey here and there, but if you're not used to this kind of style, then, what do you expect? But still, yet I am looking forward to seeing what these guys have in the future. I really am looking forward to them putting out hopefully a full-length album at some point. So yeah, go check out Texas Murder Crew. I will try to find a link where you can check this out for yourself and purchase it from Comatose. For a score, I would give this an 8.5 out of 10. Solid EP. Go check them out. That is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.